Welcome to Roxtalks, a podcast that helps network marketers grow their business on social media. My name is Roxanne Wilson.
And I'm Taryn Soa, your social media sidekick.
And we are so excited to be here with you today to really talk about how to prep for a big thing. Taryn, have you ever been like, okay, next week or like in a month or it's coming, something big, a transformation's coming? You ever had that moment?
I'm in it right now. Yes.
What did you pack for that moment? Or how did you prepare?
We will get to that.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we're going to be talking about today. And you're probably like, how does this apply? Y'all, this is 2022. Okay. I'm feeling 2022 and it's all about transforming your business. And so, but you cannot go somewhere new and bring your old clothes. It doesn't work that way. So we're going to talk
bring
about
your dirty laundry.
Don't bring your dirty laundry. Leave the laundry at home, dirty or clean. Let's get new stuff. So we're going to talk about the tools that you need I don't like that word. The tools that are essential, how about that, to your transformation in your business, in your social media, and all things. We'll be right back. Yo, Taryn.
Yo, Roxanne.
I know you're too young, but when I was little, there was this show called You Can't Do That on Television. It was on NBC. Not NBC, sorry. It was on Nickelodeon. So good. And Alanis Morissette actually was one of the child actresses on it. True story.
No way.
Yes. And they would be in lockers and they'd open lockers and they'd be like, hey, Alanis. And like, hey, Taryn. And that's what I think of whenever I say that. Aging myself.
Okay. I will picture that too. That I'm gonna YouTube this afterwards and then be in the zone.
Yes, you should. Anyway, it's coming up in like T-minus, 4 or 5 days.
I think something big.
Huge.
Something we have been preparing for.
Yes, the summit is coming up. And if you have not registered, then you probably are listening to the podcast for the first time. And that's okay because you still have time. This is the 3rd annual Social Media for Network Marketers Summit. And it is your opportunity to make that transformation in your business, to really figure out what social media is in your business and how to leverage it to get more clients and to get more team members.
Get that trip.
And the rank and the vehicle and all the things you've been wanting. Social media is your friend. It is not your enemy, but it can work against you if you don't know what the point of it is. And it will really work against you if you're still working on circa 2017 roadmap to it. It's not going to happen. We're not doing that. So if you want to know exactly how to work it, I highly encourage you to come to this transformative 3-day summit that is going to rock your world.
Can't wait to see you there.
Go to socialnetworkmarketerssummit.com. I got that.
And it's free. Sign up for free. Grab that link. Come join us. Come hang out. We're going to have a great time.
All the things. So we're rolling into it. So, so we have queso. When I say so it sounds like queso, which makes me really happy because I love queso, but that's not what we're talking about today.
Yeah, that's what I literally was like, oh my God, are we talking about cheese?
I'm going to bring some queso one day to the podcast. We'll do that. A little early, but that's okay. So we know that coming up is the summit. And what we also know to be true, because it happens every year we have the summit, is that network marketers have major transformations. Things click. And they look back on the summit and go, that is the thing that made me get on the journey to reaching all my goals. But I have to admit to you, Taryn, I also see people who come and they're like, I was not prepared for this.
Ooh, what do you mean?
Well, there are some that come to the summit and they just were like, okay, I'll come, not knowing what to expect. And it's like drinking out of a fire hose. And it's just it's just like, And I think when I look back on it and when I talk to them, it's because they came and they didn't bring 3 essential things you got to bring whenever you're going on a new journey or a new transformation.
Yes. Let's talk about those 3 things.
Okay. In no particular order. Let's start with this one. Like, you have to have an open mind. And to me, an open mind means you have to accept that maybe, just maybe, what you thought to be true about how to run your network marketing business and how to use social media ain't true, is expired, like that commercial, expired, which means that you're going to have to say, I love my upline. I love my upline. They're great. I love my company. But maybe they don't know everything about everything. And that's okay.
Exactly. Maybe what they did to get where they are, to get to that higher upline ranking position, doesn't work for you anymore.
Yes, expired. Doesn't work because it's old school, or maybe it doesn't work because you guys are actually two different people.
Ooh.
You know?
Yeah, there's more than one way to skin the cat.
I don't want to. You have cats, so I'm surprised you even use that terminology. But yeah,
you would like that one. Appreciate it.
Wow.
She's a cat hater.
Oh, wow.
I'm going there.
I'm carrying
We're coming open-minded about cats. We're going to be open-minded about
everything.
We're going to learn at the summit.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, honestly, if you come and you go, but wait, no, I'm supposed to be posting all the time, but wait, no, I'm this and that. I would turn to you and go, but you came because something wasn't working. So don't come to this room of experts who know what's working right now and say, but no, because you actually came because you want to change. So I'm not saying that you must accept everything you hear, but be open to it.
I have I can't remember fully where it came from. I worked with a life coach before, and I think it came from her. This is what she would say. She's like, I am going to, provide you with this thing. This is how I do it. You're going to be open-minded, and you're just going to try the hat on. And if it doesn't fit, you can take it off. So that's what we're going to invite you to do in the summit too, as we go over these different techniques and strategies, and our blueprint that we're sharing that works right now is not what we did 2 years ago. It's different, and that's okay. But we're going to invite you to try it on, give it a feel, see if you jive with it. And we know you will. So you're going to want to keep the hat on. But if you do want to take it off, you are more than welcome to take it off.
Absolutely. But don't come with a no. That doesn't work. You came for a reason. You were attracted to this for a reason. So allow yourself to lean into that and understand that sitting there with your arms crossed going, no, y'all, what got you? This is one of my coaches says, what got you here won't get you there. There it is.
Ooh.
Right? You have to, you want to get to the next level, you got to change what you're doing. And the thing you were doing that honestly is circa 2017 ain't going to work anymore. I had some people talking to me the other day about needing to reach out to all their Facebook friends and I just kind of was like,
oh no.
You know what I thought? I thought, well, that's really interesting. For so many reasons, that's so antiquated and so old school and so things we were doing in 2016, 2015, not even just 2017. But what also was really weird to me about it was this. I'm just curious, Taryn, this is a real question. They're always real questions. How many Facebook followers have you added in the last month?
4, maybe. Not many.
No, because it's not a thing anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I met someone the other day and she added me. The other ones I don't even remember. Yeah.
It doesn't, people are like, are you on Facebook? Facebook works. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but to sit there and go, I've got to mine through all of my Facebook friends and reach out to all of them. You don't even know half of them.
Here's a better question. Yeah. How many of those people? So I probably have, I don't know, maybe 500 friends. I might be being generous. I don't know. I honestly haven't looked.
Okay. Yep.
How many of those people would I actually talk to in real life?
Or recognize at the store.
Or recognize. Yes. Because some of these people, I've met on trips where you're having a great time and they feel like your best friend. And then weirdly you followed their life for 10 years and you're like, this feels kind of weird.
Yeah. So if that's what you're doing, you need to come to the summit with an open mind. We're going to show you other ways that are working, ways that are circa 2022. So the first thing,
ways that feel good. Let's just say that too. Because does it feel good to message all those people?
I like what you just said.
Probably not. So
make you feel good inside. So that's number one, is you have to you got to set your mind, be open. We're going to push you. Listen, I push you on the podcast. We push you on the podcast all the time. We're going to push you. We're going to challenge you. We're going to make you stronger.
Roxanne.
Day. I said,
you're saying the P word. But you know, this is funny.
This is
the
funny.
way
Come
we're
on,
using push, the way
Let me
we're
hear it.
using this push, we're using it in a good way, but still, yeah. I just caught you.
You caught me, and I'm like the good one that catches you. Okay, y'all. You're like, you listen to this podcast. I said push. Here's the thing. I am going to push it. So I guess I misspoke when I said push, remove push. As a coach, I will push you, not push you to like, I'm going to push you to, I'm going to challenge you. Can we change the word to challenge?
Challenge.
Okay.
Challenge sounds way better.
Okay.
Than push, because push does sound aggressive still, even in this.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. So I apologize. Roxanne did it. This is a challenge for all of us to get rid of the word push. I am not going to push you. I'm going to challenge you. Challenge. Okay. Tough love.
You sounded like Rafiki from The Lion King.
Yeah. There's this show that we're not allowed to talk about anymore because the lead was a bad man. But the show was great. And it was, I'm a Black woman. So you can put it like, you can put 2 and 2 together. You know, the show.
That show.
I grew up on it. Yeah, that show. And there was an episode where they were doing something like challenge. And there was some guys from the Caribbean, challenge. And so, yeah, it's in my head. But I can't talk about it anymore because
now I don't actually know the show. I might need you to message.
Yeah. Like it rhymes with I can't even do that. I mean, I can, but I can't. I don't want to speak it. The name.
What show? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Alas, the second thing is this. When you are going for a new transformation, it's okay to visualize or make some type of goal. What do you want? Because when you're sitting there in this space of learning new things and like when you're in this place of like, wow, this is wow, I never thought about this way. This is something else. You got to ask yourself, what did you want to get out of this? Like, what were your goals or your intentions? I want you to take some time before this first day of the summit starts and ask yourself, what are my hopes for this? Because here's the thing, when we set our goals or intentions or our hopes, however you want to put it, we start looking for the path towards those things. Mm-hmm. And so you are going to hear things in a different way. Go ahead, please.
I was going to point out our other episode we did on SMART goals, how we think they're stupid.
Right.
And what you can do instead. And so like when you're sitting down coming to this summit, like what can you do to kind of still set those goals and your intentions that you want to get out of not only the summit, but what you want in 90 days from the action that you're going to take from the summit.
Amen.
And how we would recommend you go about setting those.
Amen. Love that so much. Yes. Big yes. And the third thing is this. It is so good to surround yourself with people who want to be challenged and want to transform and want to change as well too. Mm-hmm. I hear all the time from network marketers who join social stories and they're like, man, I am on this team and they just want to do it the old way. And they, or they're like, I went to a training. It was just all about, she's like, I just couldn't. And there's a couple she's, but I'm thinking about one in particular when I say this story. Mm-hmm. So happy to be around people who also understand there's a way that feels better to do this. There's another way. But if you have people around you as well too, who are looking for another way, invite them to come to the summit with you. Having your people, your core is a great thing. So either bring your core of people who are looking for that challenge and who are looking for that transformation, or come knowing that you're going to find that in this community that you'll be there.
Yeah. Exactly. And it doesn't matter if you guys are in different companies, like if your friend is also in network marketing, like bring it, because this does work for all the different companies. What? You guys can't see us, but Roxanne's like got a big smile. I'm like, oh, what am I saying?
I'm listening to your child scream in the background. I'm hoping the cat is not terrorizing your children.
Oh no, sorry that you can hear that.
That's fine. That's fine. It was fine.
I had to text my husband like, hey, kid. He's turning into a very relaxed dad. Love him. He's so great with the kids. But I am seeing like where, eventually you just start ignoring the crying. Like I didn't even hear that, but you did. And I was like, oh yeah.
Too funny. Okay. So as we get ready, all roads lead to the summit. As you're packing your bags to this trip and this transformation and this journey, first and foremost, you got to get your head right. Get your head on right. Open mind, release and say it is okay to not listen to all these voices that have been telling me things that just don't jive with me. I don't need to tell you know the ones. All right. It is okay. Doesn't mean you don't respect them. You don't love them. You just realize that they don't know everything about everything, which is true. I don't know everything about everything. Taryn sure is like, doesn't know everything. I'm just kidding.
In my 30 years on this earth, I can say I don't know everything. And I'm okay with that. There's always more to learn.
Yeah. And as you get older, you realize you know a lot less. Like it just is amazing. Like I was so smart when I was 16.
I was so smart when I was 16. Gosh, I knew a lot of nothing.
So smart. So smart. Okay. And then dun, 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 dun. Number 2 is set your intention, your goal. However you want to put that, like, what do you want to get out of this? Where are you going? Because then you're going to see the road to growing towards where you're going. That came out of my mouth. I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Yeah. When I like to kind of set like my intention, I have a hard time like writing like the tangible like thing that I want, or like it's easy to say like I want, like I'm going to start implementing social media. I want 10 new clients or customers or whatever. I actually like to go the route of what do I want to feel?
That's good. Yeah. And that
works really well for me.
That's easier for some people, right? Like, what do you want to feel, or how's it going to feel when you get there? And set that intention. Love it. And then last but not least, as we recap, of course, it happens to be surround yourself with people, invite people to come with you on this journey and let them sharing is caring. So invite people to the summit. It's free. Come on, let's go do it together. It's free, but it's very, very valuable. I don't want anyone to get confused about that.
Free but juicy. Like sometimes I'm like, I know we consider like, should we start charging for this?
Heck no, but I can see why you'd want to. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's that valuable. It's like, this could be charged. We could be like charging some good money, but no, we want to share the love, share the knowledge. So yeah. Number 3, you also share the love.
Yeah. It's funny you say that too, because some of the speakers that are coming charge a lot for their services, right? Like 4 digits, 5 digits are just their norm, their regular if you want to work with them. So I'm really excited that you're going to be able to like just learn from them and all the things.
So good. Those are all such great points. And I like keep thinking of like more things like going to tack on to all of them, but listen to this episode. Well, obviously you are, but listening to this episode before coming to the summit is really just going to put you in a good place to be able to show up open-minded, coming with a community, or you're going to be finding a new community. You're going to have intentions set. It's going to be great. We'll both be there hanging out.
Yes. So we'll see you there. So much fun. Okay, let's go into a little, I should mention one more time, socialnetworkmarketersummit.com. Or if you go to anything, you'll be able to see the link to get there. I'm really excited about behind the scenes, but before we go to behind the scenes, I think we need to do a little bit of a listener's mailbox.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I hope this works. I'm going to try real hard here, okay? Because I got a voice message. I keep getting voice messages about the podcast and about Taryn. People want to talk about Taryn. So I hope that we can hear this. Let me turn it up as much as I can.
Okay. I haven't heard this yet.
I know. That was intentional. Okay. That is not working. You cannot hear that. Oh my goodness. I got to figure this out.
Is it playing?
Yeah, hold on. Y'all, I'm failing at technology. Okay, maybe I'll try this. Oh, it's not loud. You can't hear it? Hold on. Talk about something, Taryn.
Not
Tell
at
us about
all.
your behind the scenes while I figure this out.
Hello. Okay. My behind the scenes. Okay. You guys have been following me on this journey of updating our home. And Monday was officially the last day. I wrote a big fat check. It was a little fatter than I thought it was going to be to the guy. I thanked him and I was like, I'll call you in the spring because I got more things, but our house looks so good. I grew up in a home. Obviously, I actually had two homes. I lived with my mom part-time and I lived with my dad part-time. But like updating our home wasn't something that they did. And I just thought that was normal. So when we got into our house and I started like doing all these updates and making it like how I want it, I love it. It just like my home literally feels like ours and mine, and I love everything about it, and it makes me feel so good. So I'm so excited for all the changes, and I'm like proud to show it off and more parties in the future, I suppose.
I'm so happy for you. It's come together.
Thank you.
That's so exciting.
Yes. And now I can start putting money into other things. Like I'm going on vacation next week. So before the summit, I've got a little vacay going. With some pampering, but then I want to plan another little girls trip or something. So that's exciting.
You're on your way. So the house is officially kind of done.
Phase 1, I would say, is completely done.
Okay. I'm not a very good singer. We're going to pause really fast. Hold on. All right, you guys, I got it. It's ready to go. Here it comes. And listen.
I wish that interactive, podcast was interactive so I could chime in that, yes, Taryn, I was saying out loud, Taryn, look for somebody with a Ring doorbell camera. Everyone has one now. So she definitely needs to check with her neighbor about her mailbox. And then your workouts, how your workouts going. Again, I was chiming in about, better if she do hardcore on the floor. And then one other thing too. Her mailbox. Oh, she sounds like she's from Chicago. I detect an accent, even though she's in Michigan, I think. But I wonder if she was born and raised in Chicago. She's got that accent. Anyway, that is all. I just thought I'd give you my 2 cents. You did not make it interactive.
That is Nancy.
Fun. That was fun,
that?
Nancy. Well, Nancy, you pegged it on the head. I actually lived in Chicago for 7 years. So after I graduated college, I moved there. I was a physical therapist assistant before my online business, and I worked downtown. And apparently I guess I absorbed some of their accent there because they always made fun of me in Chicago that I sounded like I was from Michigan.
Oh, well, I guess you worked on it. I thought that was so funny. She sent that. And she also said something to the effect, I forgot earlier. She said, like, I'm going to allow, I'm not going to push. I'm going to allow. I'm like, you listen to the podcast. So yes.
I love that.
Yes.
Yay, Nancy.
So thank you, Nancy. And if you guys want to send us a video or audio, video, whatever message, we would love to share and touch base and like share it on the podcast. We love that so much. My behind the scenes this week, I've been doing a lot of presentations for network marketers. What else can I tell you? The pictures should be in tomorrow. I love you tomorrow.
Should we talk about how hard it was to go from 1,091 photos to 75? And you guys, we failed. We didn't actually even make it to 75. We gave up at 87.
I was not giving up any other pictures. Truth to that. It was actually very difficult, which means the photographer, Brittany, is amazeballs. We should have her on the podcast to talk about branding.
We should. Oh, Brittany, we're coming for you.
We're coming for you. Anyway, yeah, it was awesome. I do recommend anyone who, I'm all for, listen, when you get started, especially, you do not have to spend a lot of money on photos. I'll get that out. Mm-hmm. But there's a point in time and you'll know and you'll feel it where you're like, you know what? I just want to get some professional photos done. I highly recommend looking into it. And if you're in LA or in Orange County or in Southern California, you should use Brittany, or if you want to travel. But it really, I just feel like it's elevating. And I would love your opinion. Mm-hmm. When you see the pictures, you'll know, because they'll look different, what you guys think. But I'm really excited about how it's going to elevate all things. So that's really what's going on with us. And then, you know what else I've been doing? A lot of summit interviews, a lot of summit recordings.
You have. You have. I keep seeing you up at like 5 a.m. doing summit interviews.
Fact. And it's been a lot of fun. It's a fact. It's been a lot of fun. And you guys, the conversations and what you're going to learn is going to be, as Taryn would say, so very juicy. So get ready for that.
I just had a flash like of my juicy fake purse that I had in high school. That was like juicy.
Couture. Yeah, see, you're so young that's what you remember. When I think of Juicy Couture, you know what I remember? I remember velour tracksuits, baby, because that was the thing.
That, was on its way out. I remember like purses were the only thing that was like kind of hot when I was in high school. And
velour
I got me one.
In Juicy Couture. That was the thing. Also, we got to talk about the Olympics. This needs to happen. Okay, so the Olympics are going on. And I am someone who is an Olympic junkie, which means that I don't care where the Olympics are being held, because there are Americans. There are Americans that are competing and have been working since they were 0 years old to compete and represent my country. And I will get up early in the morning. I don't care where where the location matters not. To me, I am getting on my soapbox. And my high horse. It is about supporting the Americans. And so, listen, and if that upsets you, that's okay. But I want you to think about it. Think about it for a second. We support people, even if we don't I'm not going to I was about to go a little further, but I won't. But listen, we're supporting the Americans. Go Team USA. We love you. We appreciate you. This is probably one of the hardest times to be hanging out in the Olympics, but it's your shot. You're shooting your shot. And I don't care if you get the gold, the silver, the bronze, or nothing at all. I am staying up. I am not sleeping. I want you to know that I'm sending all the good vibes, prayers, all the things to you right now. And Nathan Chen, Lord Jesus, I am still traumatized from Nagano. Do you remember the Nagano Olympics? That was a long time ago. It was somewhere, that was like 98, I want to say. That is when my girl, Michelle Kwan, lost the gold to Tara Lipinski. I appreciate them both, but it was heartbreaking and heart-wrenching. And to this day, it's hard for me to watch a long program when someone's expected to win, because I'm so afraid that they won't. But Nathan Chen yesterday, Nathan Chen.
So figure skating?
I can't with you right now. The fact that you do not know that Nathan Chen is a figure skater, a gold medalist, by the way, hurts my heart. But what you need to know about him is this. He went to the Olympics last time, was expected to do all these things in Pyeongchang, and he fell in a short program. And he fell to the point where he was out of the medal competition. He stayed in bed for 36 hours, could not get out of bed, was so upset and sad, got up, did his long program and said, you know what? I'm going to go for the quads anyway. I got nothing to lose. And he went up to fifth. Now, here's the other interesting thing about him. Y'all, this is why the Olympics is just amazing. Okay. So since then, he's won every single competition you could win. He's won them. The season starts for this year. You ready? He loses the first one. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, the Nathan Chen streak is over. Meanwhile, he went to Yale during these 4 years as well, too, and just decided to start to love the sport and love things. He came to Olympics wanting to enjoy it. Okay. And he won. He did. He got the highest score ever in a short program, and then just kicked booty in the long. He landed all of his quads. Here's the other thing you need to know about him. I love this so much.
Tell me.
Little history. Okay. When it comes to the last three male gold medalists from the US. And listen, we have droughts. Okay. Dick Button was the first, but I mean, I'm talking about Scott Hamilton. I'm talking about Brian Bottano. I'm talking about, I see his name. I'm so sorry if you're listening to our podcast. You got that funny last name that starts with an L and there's a G and a Y in it. Anyhow, they all went to the Olympics once and got fifth. And then the next time came back and they got the gold.
Wow. That's cool. This is
why the Olympics are so important. Seeing people not give up. Agree. Yeah, he could have given up. He could have said, forget this. I'm not going to go back. I'll just go. I'm in Yale. I'm going to be a statistician. Life is going to be fine. He came back and he won. And I'm getting goosies.
So am I actually. Like
Good.
literally, because then I'm starting to think about like just everyone's life. Like what can the Olympics, like from that, you can learn that like you can fall down, even though, hey, fifth is amazing.
Yes.
And you can kind of retreat and come back a
Yes.
gold medalist.
I got one more story for you because I could keep going. There's a guy named Donovan. Donovan is an Olympic. Bless him. Congratulations. He's an Olympic skater. Now, this is why it matters. He's from Mexico. Mexico has not had an Olympic skater for 30 years. Donovan is 30.
Wow.
In his lifetime, he's the first. Do you know where he works out? Do you know where he skates? He skates at the mall. In the mall has a rink. That is where he skates.
Oh.
If there's anyone else there, they don't let him play his music. So he has to skate and train with no music. Oh, I'm not done. People come up to him all the time. They ask him questions. You know what they ask him? Where's the bathroom? I kid you not. I kid you not. He skated with such joy and jubilee. And after the short program, he made it to the long program. So he was able to skate again. And I was just like, bravo. How
he was
cool
in his element around he's probably really never been around other people who are doing the thing he loves.
Yeah. Yes, true. And before anyone says, well, of course he's the only one, so we got to go. No. You still have to qualify to make the Olympics. He had to be good enough internationally to make the Olympics. And he was, and he didn't. He was this cute little guy. His name's Donovan. Go Donovan. I'm proud of you.
You're making me want to watch it.
Thank you. Please. And if you missed it, you guys need to go back and watch the highlights. The Olympics only come every 4 years. Well, 2 years. Well, it depends on if there's a pandemic. Every 12 it's amazing. And it doesn't matter where. It is not any of the athletes' faults where they have no choice as to where the location of it is. So let's just support our people, please. Okay. Off my high horse. We got to go.
You feel better? All right, everybody. We'll see you at the summit.
Yes. Hey, you're not ahead. You're not behind. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And I'm going to go back and watch the Olympics. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
We need the clappy noise.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
I hit the right one, which is so amazing.
Very impressed.
All right, you guys, you rock. See you later. Bye.
Bye.